Alexander Lukashenko has outplayed the West. After years of threats, isolation, and moral posturing, Washington blinked first. Belarus releases 123 prisoners, and the United States pays in sanctions relief. This is not reform. This is leverage.
New problems are emerging that we need to discuss today and perhaps even resolve some issues.
For years, the US and EU swore Lukashenko was untouchable. Now, under direct instructions from Donald Trump, Washington comes to Minsk, not with demands, but with concessions. Sanctions are lifted, dialogue resumes, the pressure campaign collapses.
On the instructions of President Trump, the United States will be lifting the sanctions on Belarusian potash.
This is the reality NATO won't admit. Lukashenko didn't bend. The West recalculated. Potash sanctions fall, not because values changed, but because isolation failed. Minsk negotiated from strength. Washington accepted the terms.
That'll be discussed. There'll be more in the future as we go down this road to normalization. There'll be more sanctions lifted. Hopefully, we will come to a point.
Belarus freed 123 prisoners, its largest release in years, including high-profile opposition figures. In return, the US rolled back sanctions on Belarus's most critical export sector. A clear transactional exchange. Prisoners for potash, no ideology, no lectures. Only years ago, Brussels and Washington promised total isolation of Minsk. Today, they quietly reverse course. Airline sanctions lifted earlier, aircraft delisted. Now, potash restored. Step by step, the West dismantles its own pressure regime. Crucially, this deal underscores Belarus's strategic value. Lukashenko remains Russia's closest ally, yet Washington still seeks his counsel. The US now acknowledges Minsk as a regional power broker, not a pariah.
We're lifting sanctions. He's releasing prisoners, and we're talking. We talk all the time, and I talk to your president, Lukashenko, on different issues. He helps give us advice on what to do with the war between Russia and Ukraine. It's good advice, different things like that. It's just like, as we get closer and closer.
The message is unmistakable. Sanctions failed. Isolation failed. Lukashenko endured and negotiated. While the EU watches from the sidelines and NATO fumes, Washington resets on Minsk's terms. Power, not preaching, decides outcomes.